Imagine this. You're standing on the moon, that big, beautiful, dusty rock in the sky. The Earth is a distant blue marble hanging in the blackness of space. It's a sight that takes your breath away. You take a deep breath, bend your knees, and jump. The low gravity makes you feel like a superhero soaring higher than you ever could on Earth. What happens next? Do you gracefully float back to Earth? Do you drift endlessly in the vacuum of space, lost forever? Not so fast. Let's just say, you'd need a whole lot more than a good pair of space boots for that trip. Space boots are great for walking on the moon, but they won't help you navigate the vast expanse of space. The journey from the moon to Earth without any protection is a one-way ticket to, well, let's just say it's not a trip you'd survive. The vacuum of space is unforgiving, and the distance is immense. The universe is a harsh and unforgiving place, and space travel, even a short hop like this, requires some serious protection. Spacesuits, spacecraft, and a lot of planning are essential to survive the journey. Stick with me and we'll break down why. We'll explore the challenges of space travel, the technology that makes it possible, and the incredible human spirit that drives us to explore the unknown. First things first, the moon's gravity is much weaker than Earth's. In fact, it's only about 1/6 as strong. This means that everything on the moon weighs significantly less than it does on Earth. That's why astronauts bounced around up there. Their movements were more exaggerated and playful because they weren't being pulled down as forcefully. So a mighty leap on the moon wouldn't send you flying into space towards Earth. Instead, you'd experience a slow, graceful ascent and descent. You just go a bit higher than usual before landing back on the dusty surface. Imagine jumping 6 times higher than you can on Earth. But here's the real kicker: no atmosphere. This means no air resistance to slow you down or cushion your fall. On Earth, the atmosphere is like a big cozy blanket of air that we breathe and that protects us. It also helps regulate temperature and shields us from harmful space radiation. On the moon, no such luck. The lack of atmosphere means there's nothing to breathe and no protection from the sun's harsh rays. It's a vacuum, which is just a fancy way of saying there's no air to breathe or protect you from the sun's deadly radiation. This makes the moon a very hostile environment for humans. Okay, let's say you somehow got launched towards Earth. Now you're in space, and guess what? It's still a vacuum. No air to breathe means no oxygen, and that's a big problem for us humans. And if that wasn't bad enough, space is full of extreme temperatures. In the sunlight, it's scorching hot, but in the shade, it's unbelievably cold. Without a spacesuit to regulate your temperature, you'd either freeze solid or cook like a pizza. Neither option sounds particularly appealing, does it? Section 4, Earth's pull, picking up speed, big time. Now, as you get closer to Earth, things get even wilder. Earth's gravity starts pulling you in faster and faster. You'd be like a meteoroid, zooming through space at incredible speeds, and then, bam, you hit the Earth's atmosphere. All that air, which we love so much, would become your enemy. The friction from falling at such high speed would cause you to heat up like a shooting star. You wouldn't just burn, you'd be vaporized. Section 5, conclusion: no suit, no way. So there you have it. Jumping from the moon to Earth without protection, not a good idea. The vacuum of space is unforgiving, and without a spacesuit, you'd be exposed to extreme temperatures, radiation, and the lack of oxygen. In fact, it's downright impossible to survive. The human body simply isn't built to withstand the harsh conditions of space. You'd freeze, suffocate, and be bombarded by cosmic rays. Space is an amazing place, but it's also incredibly dangerous. The beauty of the cosmos hides many perils that can be fatal without the right equipment. That's why astronauts wear those bulky spacesuits. They're like personal spaceships that keep them safe from all the dangers lurking out there. These suits provide life support, temperature control, and protection from micrometeoroids. So, next time you look up at the moon, remember, admire its beauty, but leave the jumping to the folks with the proper safety gear. Appreciate the technology and effort that goes into making space exploration possible and safe for our brave astronauts.